Today we're going to be talking about major scales and how to build a major scale using whole steps and half steps. Hey everybody, Tim Rohr here from Rohr Music Studios with a Music Theory Mini. Today we're going to be talking about major scales and how to build a major scale using whole steps and half steps. When we're talking about scales, we're talking about different patterns of notes that have certain meanings, certain connotations to them, certain feelings to them. And when we're talking about the major scale has an overall happy feeling to it. The major scale is the most commonly used scale in Western music, and so it's essential to know how to build a major scale. Scales are often built using smaller subsets of patterns, and the major scale is built using two major tetrachords. The Greek roots for the words tetrachord come from the Greek tetra, meaning four, and chord, meaning note. A tetrachord is a series of four consecutive notes. The pattern for a major tetrachord is whole step, half step. There are three main things that you need to remember to be able to build a major scale. The first is this major tetrachord we talked about, whole step, half step. The second is that the major scale has a major tetrachord on the bottom and on the top. And the third thing to remember is that the two major tetrachords are separated by another whole step. One of the ways I've found to visualize this a little bit easier is using some Legos. So I've got a set of Legos that we're going to use for this demonstration. The smaller Legos represent the half steps, and the larger represent the whole steps. So once again, the first thing we want to remember is the major tetrachord pattern, which is whole step, half step. The second thing to remember is that we've got a major tetrachord on the bottom and a major tetrachord on the top. And the last thing to remember is that we have a whole step separating the two tetrachords. The big question to answer about major scales is, why are they so important to know? Because so many of the patterns for notes are built using a major scale. Knowing the major scale can help you know which notes to play in which circumstances. If I was playing a piano and I was in the key of G major, I know that because of this major scale pattern, I'm going to have a half step between the G and what would be an F sharp in the key of G major. I would also know that in the key of G major, because of this major scale pattern, that I would have a half step between B and C. For more information about major scales and how to relate that to playing your instrument, check out the Music Theory for Composition video listed in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos from Rohr Music Studios, then make sure to subscribe. Thanks again for joining us for our Music Theory Mini, and we'll see you next time.